Oh my God. Oh!
Fucking idiot! You fucking idiot! You fucking idiot!
What's up, YouTube? It's Ftbkingkyle, man. And today, the topic is, who do I think is going to win the Money in the Bank briefcase? Starting off with the women's Money in the Bank briefcase match. Now, me personally, I don't pay attention to women's wrestling at all. To be honest, it hasn't been hot since 2018. But, you know, y'all do got some fine-ass wrestlers nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But, me personally, I just don't pay attention to women's wrestling like how other people pay attention to it. Like, y'all be so invested into the storylines or whatever. Me personally, I don't be invested into women's storylines like that unless it's like Rhea Ripley or, you know, something that's hot that catches my eye. But more likely 9 times out of 10, I'm paying more attention to the men's matches. And my first prediction to be a winner for the women's Money in the Bank briefcase winner is to be Bianca Belair. Now, would Bianca be my final choice? No. But based off how the year has been going, Bianca Belair started off the year pretty strong, and then she kind of, won the Elimination Chamber match, and then, her friends got to feuding with each other, and pretty much after that, motherfuckers started crying online, talking about Io Sky needs to win. She's not part of WrestleMania, so they gave her the title. And pretty much, me personally, I just wanted to see Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. Just 1v1. But no, they had to add Io Sky, and then eventually Io Sky won the match. And pretty much, Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair are pretty much lost in the shuffle. And me personally, that's not a good look. So in order to put, Bianca Belair back in the title picture, they might have to put the Money in the Bank briefcase on her. But, I think this can also open up the door for Bianca Belair to turn heel as well. Or maybe Bianca can cash in on Io Sky, simply for the fact that Io Sky has cashed in on Bianca Belair before. And also, Bianca Belair didn't get her fair chance against Rhea Ripley, which Bianca could cash in on Io Sky, and then that could set up Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania next year. But me personally, I do not like the idea of Bianca Belair winning. I don't think she needs it, but I could see this happening. Now, my next prediction to be a Money in the Bank winner is JADE CARGILL. Now, this is completely off topic. I just want to let JADE CARGILL's husband know that if you ever fuck up and JADE CARGILL is choosing and she eventually comes my way, just know I am taking JADE CARGILL down. I'm just letting you know that right then and there. But anyways, JADE CARGILL is my second prediction. Why? Because JADE CARGILL pretty much just started her singles run. And, what way to start off her singles run? By having her win the Money in the Bank briefcase. And did y'all see that picture with her with the title? She looked good as fuck with that title. Even without the title, she looked good as fuck. But this is also a prediction. Now, do I think JADE CARGILL is going to win the damn Money in the Bank briefcase? Absolutely not. Why? Because she already got the shovel up her ass by Charlotte Flair. Once you call out Charlotte Flair, just know things are not finna go out good for you, bro. I just want to let you know that, JADE CARGILL. Your next feud probably might be against Charlotte Flair. And me personally, I don't think Charlotte is going to allow your ass to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. Secondly, do y'all really think, based off what y'all seen in the ring that JADE CARGILL has produced, that they will allow her to win the Money in the briefcase this fast? Now, me personally, if I was Triple H, I would put that motherfucker on her just simply because I got a crush on her. But me personally, off like me not thinking with my, you know what? I would not put that motherfucker on you, simply for the fact because you need a couple A little more wrestling classes. That's what I think. And Jade Cargill is not really a wrestler. She's more of an Instagram model. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. And for now, it's best to just keep her feuding with, Charlotte, or, feuding with Naomi, or feuding with Tiffany Stratton, Nia Jax. Is more so show off her strength. But putting the title on her this early, or having her win the Money in the Bank contract this early, it will not do her any justice. Just look at Jey Uso. They do Jey Uso real bogus. They're talking about he can't wrestle. Man, imagine what would they do to Jade Cargill if she already has the title. Just giving you a heads up. Now, the person that I really think is going to win the Money in the Bank briefcase is this person right here. Big Booty Naomi. Nah, I'll take that back. I'm sorry. But this is the person that I have winning the Money in the Bank briefcase. Simply for the fact, because she deserves it. She just turned heel. Second, it makes the most sense. Now, I did say Jade Cargill should not win the world title at all. But more than likely, that is going to happen. Jade Cargill is going to beat Tiffany Stratton for that title. Or Charlotte Flair, somebody's going to beat that woman for the title. Either Jade Cargill is going to take it from Tiffany Stratton, or she's going to take it from Charlotte Flair. One or the other. This is who I think is going to cash in on her. Naomi. Somebody that hates her fucking guts. That makes the most sense right there. Also, that gives her back in the title picture in a way that it's not like, all right, she beat somebody straight up. She beat somebody cowardly. So I feel like Naomi is the perfect fit to win the women's Money in the Bank briefcase. Now I'm going to predict the men's Money in the Bank briefcase match. Now, my first prediction, Shinsuke Nakamura. I know what you're saying. Shinsuke is dog water, booty butt shit. Yes, he is. Now, but me personally, I feel like Shinsuke does need the Money in the Bank briefcase. The 4 years of bullshit that Vince McMahon produced from 2017 to 2020 is god awful. But he was part of the bullshit. When Jinder Mahal whooped his ass twice in them WWE Championship matches, him and AJ Styles' dream match flopping, then he became Shinsuke the Nutcracker, man. Like what the hell happened to Shinsuke? He was the hottest wrestler at one point. He was the hottest in the world. But look, they try to resurge this nigga about 3 or 4 times lately, man. Now, how can you successfully resurge Shinsuke Nakamura's career? He has to go be a Grand Slam champion. And how do you start? With a credible way of winning, you got to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. And that's why I put Shinsuke Nakamura on this list. The second person I have on this list is Xavier Woods. And I'm going to keep this short and sweet because Xavier Woods is the weakest link in the New Day. We all know that. Big E has won the world title. Kofi Kingston has won the world title. The only one that hasn't won shit is Xavier Woods. Now, this is the only credible way Xavier Woods can win any goddamn thing in his life if it ain't got Kofi Kingston and Big E attached to the shit. Now, if Xavier Woods wasn't part of the New Day, I think that nigga would have been released in 2014. I'm sorry I gotta violate you like this, Austin Creed. But God Lee, you ain't shit without the New Day. So, I put you on this list simply because you need some help. Because I don't think WWE takes you serious as a wrestler. Now, if you win the WWE Championship, I would shave my fucking head bald. But I don't think that's going to happen. But the only credible way Xavier Woods can win the WWE Championship is by winning the Money in the Bank briefcase. Now, honorable mentions. We got Carmelo Hayes. We got Bron Breakker. And we also got KARRION KROSS. Now, me personally, neither one of the motherfuckers is winning shit besides Bron Breakker. Now, that's the only one I think could win the Money in the Bank briefcase. I wouldn't be mad if he won. But look, KARRION KROSS, very underrated. Carmelo Hayes, you know, future of the WWE. But me personally, if they ever qualify for the match, I don't think they're going to win either. You feel me? Now, my third prediction is LA Knight, simply for the fact because for the last 3 years, he has been one of the favorites to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. Now, I honestly think he could win the Money in the Bank briefcase because he's one of the favorites to win. But do I think he deserves it? Absolutely not. But, you know, it's been long overdue. So I think LA Knight could win the Money in the Bank briefcase. My fourth option is Jimmy Uso, simply for the fact because his brother is currently a WWE champion. And because he has never won a singles championship himself. But I'm going to put Jimmy Uso in the same damn category as Xavier Woods. He ain't shit without his brother. But me personally, I think they have way bigger plans for Jimmy Uso than they do for Xavier Woods. So I think if Jimmy Uso wins the Money in the Bank briefcase, that he could possibly cash in on Jey Uso. Now, the fifth guy I want to win, I hope this nigga win, bro. Like, real talk. Solo SIKOA is one of my favorite wrestlers. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but Solo is one of my favorite wrestlers, bro. And Solo is one of my favorites to win simply for the fact because Solo ain't never won anything, bro. You know, and that's very shocking that Jacob Fatu won the United States Championship before Solo. So, Solo was the first qualifier in the match. You know, I kind of already had him predicted to win the Money in the Bank briefcase before. But more than likely, this next person is going to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. And my final prediction, I think Sami Zayn is guaranteed the Money in the Bank briefcase simply for the fact, by the way the storyline is going with him, Jey Uso, and Seth Rollins. I think Sami Zayn might be the fourth member of Seth Rollins' faction. And him cashing in on Jey Uso, oh my God, the things that would do for the things that would do to WWE right now, man. And yeah, that's it for this video. I would like to apologize. By the end of the video, I kind of got tired. My voice, you know, got exhausted. I'm not gonna lie, of me speaking. But I hope y'all like this video, man. If y'all want to see more videos like this, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me what y'all want to see from me. That's it. That's all, man. And it's Ftbkingkyle, man. And I'm out.